Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm here with the Compact Leg Sled, the CLS 23. This is the most updated, latest version of this really great compact leg sled. I'm gonna run through a few features and then we'll show some of the exercises that are possible on here. A couple of things that I really like off the bat is the flexibility in different user heights. What I mean by that is we can adjust the back pad here, 3 different settings. So setting 1, really quite angled at a right angle here. This is great if we really want to focus on the quads and have that front plate angled upwards as well. Also good for people who are sort of around the 5 foot and below mark. Anything taller than that, you want to increase the angle. This is setting number 2 and even up to setting 3. Kind of like a hack squat is what we're mimicking with this. Same settings for the foot plate, 3 different positions from all the way down. So at this point, we've got the back pad and the foot plate the furthest apart from each other. Really great, again, you've got long legs, kind of around that 6 foot at above mark, wide position of feet positions that we can get into. And the thing about the top lip on this foot plate means that it kind of locks our legs in, so we can get a nice, deep, full range of motion without bottoming out at the bottom, and we've got plenty of travel at the top. So even 6'3", 6'4", up to 6'5", depending on how long your legs are, you can get a full range of motion on this machine. Another really important factor that I like on this new model is this range limiter. This is great if perhaps you're going through rehab or you're training clients who have a limited range of motion. Let me show you how this works. We've got 3 different positions down here that we can lock this peg into, and that's going to limit the range of our pad up here, the top section of the machine. So again, if we're doing a limited range of motion, maybe you're working with clients who have limited range in their knees, they don't want to go all the way down. This would allow us to limit that range. And again, changing of that foot plate allows us to get just the range that we want within that squat variant or the leg press without bottoming out at the bottom. But let's set it up to what is my preferred setup so that we can load some weight on and have a look at how we can really maximize quads, hamstrings, and some calves in here as well. So personally, I like the second setting for the foot plate. We'll also go for the second setting here in the back rest. Push up, I'll take that range limiter off. I'm actually going to leave it off from the machine, allowing me for a full range of motion on these guide rails here. And then before we get some weight on, let me just show the different foot positions that we've got here. Much more of a wider trapezoid type foot plate. Benefit of this is that it gives us much more space to place our feet higher up, allowing us to get that wider foot stance, works a little bit more the outer sweep of the quads. A general rule is when the feet are higher up on the foot plate, even toes just hanging off the end of that lip. Then if we go into a nice full deep position, you can feel the hamstrings and the glute tie-ins really come to play on that one. So feet higher up on the foot plate, more hamstring activation. We bring our feet down to the midsection and even angle them out a little bit more. Toes go outwards by about 15 degrees. We can feel that on the quads, the teardrop around the upper region of the front leg. Calves, well, we've got a curved lip at the bottom here, allowing for a nice straight leg calf raise. And then when we get the calf block and lock that in, 3 different positions. Now that we've got the calf block locked in, and with that, I like the lowest position. That gives me the greatest range of height, 5 inches, which is really important when you're performing calf raises, that you can get a nice full depression of the heel, lengthen out and stretch the calf muscles before then raising the heels back up as high as you can, contracting or squeezing the calves up at the top. So again, it's really important here that you have free movement, your heels aren't touching down, creating contact on that foot plate. And with this, you just want to have a nice fluid motion of dipping and raising the heels. Obviously, we'll get some weight on. 15, 20 reps for calves, and then for the hamstrings and quads, anywhere from 8 up to 12 reps, and ideally progressing the weight, adding small increments on each set so that you're training your muscles to become stronger, and in doing so, slightly bigger with the good nutrition and the good rest that I know we're all putting in the effort in. All right guys, there we have it, the compact leg sled from Powertec. This is a great piece of equipment if you've got a small training studio or at home and perhaps just don't have the available footprint that you might want to get a bigger, more traditional leg press. This does it all, 700-pound max weight capacity. Again, quads, hamstrings, calves, we can do it all. And of course, this new range limiter, which is great for those working with perhaps clients who need to focus on rehabilitation, or for people who just want to limit their range and not go through a full, deep leg press movement, perhaps hip joint, knee joint issues. This will allow us to overcome them and still get that resistance in, still get that depth that we need with the compact leg sled without having just that free range to go up and down without any limiter. So there we have it. All right, for more great workout videos, tips, tricks, and full workouts, have a look at the Powertec YouTube channel and find our compact leg sled along with the full range of Powertec equipment, powertec.com. See you guys back here soon. Take care.